Aloha. I am Kahu Loko Olu from the Hawaiian Church of Hawaii in Maine. I am so honored to be here in your celebration, 100 years. Oh, my kailoa, mahalo ke akua, na aumakua, e na kupuna no oi, for this hui ana no oi, yeah, to celebrate the olies I did for you. Aloha na haleo mako is greeting everybody, welcoming them here with aloha. This is the pool honua, yeah, where you come out of the cold, the rain and the chill. It's nice and warm in here, getting nice and cold outside, yeah. So you come inside, it's warm, you have the aloha, you have the greeting. And then with that, the second chant was onauna. And that is the welcoming here into the house with the smell of the lehua and the hala. Yeah, beautiful smell. And that you are a sight that we have longed to see. It's been a long time since we got to be with each other. Yeah. And so that's why I picked that chant. It's that moment, that longing to see everybody again. With that, we greet you with aloha. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight for this great celebration. Blessings to all.
Oh my kai, kia kua, ameka hale, ameka wai, ameka kuna na kahale, ameka kana au, ameka kuaizi, ameka kua honua, ameka ana. Omega wow, omega ina, amake kai, amake moku, omega kulama. Na Hawaii olelo yai, kaino oke akua. Oh my God, dia konani, na bahaula, blessed is the spot and the house and the place and the city and the heart and the mountain and the refuge and the cave and the valley, and the land, and the sea, and the island, and the meadow were mention of God had been made, and His praise glorified.
Mahalo, friends.
This is a prayer for unity in Persia. خداوند ای پروردگار نوع بشر را موفق نما که به بسایا و نصایح مندرجه در این مکاتیب عمل نمایند تا از عالم انسانی نزاع و جدال زائل گردد و بنیان خصومت برافتد و بنیاد الفت و محبت تأسیس شود. قلوب مؤتلف و نفوس منجذب گردد، عقول ترقی کند و وجود روشن و نورانی گردد. جنگ و جدال نماند، صلح و سلام رخ بگشاید، وحدت عالم انسانی در قطب آفاق قیمه برافروزد. قبایل و امم مختلف امت واحده شود و اقالیم متعدده حکم اقلیم واحد یابد. بسیط زمین وطن واحد شود و شعوب و ادیان متعارضه متنازع ملت واحد گردد. عالم آفرینش آرایش جوید و من فی الارض راحت و آسایش یابد. تویی مقتدر و توانا و تویی دهنده و بخشنده و بیننده.
Remember not your own limitation. The help of God will come to you. Forget yourself. God's help will surely come. When you call on the mercy of God, waiting to reinforce you, your strength will be tenfold, tenfold.
O thou kind Lord, thou hast created all humanity from the same stock. Thou hast decreed that all shall belong to the same household. In thy holy presence, they are all thy servants, and all mankind are sheltered beneath the tabernacle. All have gathered together at thy table of bounty. All are illumined through the light of thy providence. O God, thou art kind to all. Thou hast provided for all, dost shelter all, conferrest life upon all. Thou hast endowed each and all with talents and faculties, and all are submerged in the ocean of thy mercy. O thou kind Lord, unite all, let the religions agree, and make the nations one, so that they may see each other as one family, and the whole earth as one home. May they all live together in perfect harmony. O God, raise aloft the banner of the oneness of mankind. O God, establish the most great peace. Cement thou, O God, the hearts together. O thou kind Father, God, gladden our hearts through the fragrance of thy love. Brighten our eyes through the light of thy guidance. Delight our ears with the melody of thy word, and shelter us all in the stronghold of thy providence. Thou art the mighty and the powerful. Thou art the forgiving, and thou art the one who overlooketh the shortcomings of mankind.
Thank you all who gave those beautiful devotions for us tonight, and the Kahu for blessing this place. Welcome to the Centenary Art Show 2021 reception. We have some visitors even on Zoom, apparently. So I say hello to them. We have a couple of artists there and friends, so welcome. We are here tonight to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the passing of Abdu'l-Bahá and the power of the covenant of which he was the center. The artistic expressions that grace these walls and in our online gallery, which you see, if you've got a bookmark, and if you go right there, as young people know how to do, and you just, you get right to our website, which has 50 plus. Not all the paintings in our art show are hung on the walls. There are a number that came from outer islands that are, and showing them on the computer. Anyway, so get that so you can have the full experience of our art show and the art that's been submitted. And these all were inspired by Abdu'l-Bahá's life and his work as the perfect exemplar and a herald of love and peace and social justice, and an upholder of the principle of the oneness of humanity. Abdu'l-Bahá was the eldest son of Baha'u'llah, the prophet founder of the Baha'i faith. He is, our writings say, that and should be for all time regarded first and foremost as the center and pivot of Baha'u'llah's peerless and all-enfolding covenant, his most exalted handiwork, the stainless mirror of his light, the perfect exemplar of his teachings, the unerring interpreter of his words, and the embodiment of every Baha'i ideal. Over the course of his unique stewardship, Abdu'l-Bahá wrote thousands of tablets to individuals and communities in the East and the West, comprising an unceasing outpouring of guidance and encouragement, edification, and boundless love. When he was released from prison, he was able to travel to Egypt and Europe and to the United States, where he gave countless talks in synagogues, temples, churches, great halls, universities, and homes, and held and joined meetings where people were speaking of peace and unity. In Abdu'l-Bahá's talks and writings, he spoke on such things as the elimination of prejudice, the equality of women and men, universal peace, and selfless service to humanity. Examples of his guidance bedeck the walls of the center as the inspiration of the art. And you'll see the quotation that inspired the art and maybe some commentary as you go around and see. There's pictures on this wall. There, if you go upstairs, there's more pictures. And then, well, in the back even, there's more. So you have this on the wall to read and to learn more about Abdu'l-Bahá and the inspiration he brought. And Paulette will share a couple of quotations to further give you that familiarity with some of the guidance that he gave to mankind.
It is incumbent upon everyone to show the utmost love, rectitude of conduct, straightforwardness, and sincere kindliness unto all the peoples and kindreds of the world, be they friends or strangers. So intense must be the spirit of love and loving kindness that the stranger may find himself a friend, the enemy a true brother, no difference whatsoever existing between them. For universality of God and all limitations are earthly. Thus man must strive that his reality may manifest virtues and perfections, the light whereof may shine upon everyone. The light of the sun shineth upon all the world, and the merciful showers of divine providence fall upon all people. The vivifying breeze reviveth every living creature, and all beings endued with life obtain their share and portion at his heavenly board. In this manner, the affections and loving kindness of the servants of the one true God must be bountifully and universally extended to all mankind. Regarding this, restrictions and limitations are in no wise permitted. Wherefore, my loving friends, consort with all the peoples, kindreds, and religions of the world with the utmost truthfulness, uprightness, faithfulness, kindliness, goodwill, and friendliness, that all the world of being may be filled with the holy ecstasy of the grace of Baha, that ignorance, enmity, hate, and rancor may vanish from the world, and the darkness of estrangement amidst the peoples and kindreds of the world may give way to the light of unity. Abdu'l-Bahá. This is a quote by Abdu'l-Bahá, sharing a Baha'i perspective on art. I rejoice to hear that thou takest pains with thine art, for in this wonderful new age, art is worship. The more thou stridest to perfect it, the closer wilt thou come to God. What bestowal could be greater than this, that one's art should be even as the act of worshiping the Lord? That is to say, when thy fingers grasp the paintbrush, it is as if thou were at prayer in the temple. This is from Abdu'l-Bahá in a tablet from the Persian.
With that, I'm going to introduce some of the artists that happen to be here today. And I'd like that artist to stand up when I call their name. So we have Carol Forslaw. They'll stand by one of their pieces of art when we are circulating, and you'll get to meet and talk to these artists. Frank Hernandez. Sarah Hodges. She has a piece of digital art. Cruz Kai. Donna or Ku'ule Cortez. Wesley Mills. Linda Price. Michael Yano. Lee Lewis. Did I miss an artist? Although I know you're all artists. Okay, wonderful. The Baha'i teachings ask everyone to appreciate the true worth of artists and craftsmen because they cause human progress. The true worth of artists and craftsmen should be appreciated, for they advance the affairs of mankind. This is Baha'u'llah's birthday. And with that, I'm going to introduce Sarah Hodges, who is going to dance to a quotation by Abdu'l-Bahá that was put to music by Tadia Rice, who lives over on the Kailua side, but is in LA right now. And there, with the ease of
And now I give you a commandment which shall be a covenant between you and me, that ye have faith, that ye have faith, that your faith be steadfast, steadfast as a rock, that no storm can move, that no storm can move, that nothing can disturb. That it endure through all things, even to the end, even to the end, as ye have faith, as ye have faith, so shall your powers be, so shall your blessing be. As ye have faith, so shall your powers and blessing be. As ye have faith, so shall your powers and blessing be. This is the balance. This is the balance.
I'm thinking that too. Anyway, pause after that. Abdu'l-Bahá said that all art is a gift of the Holy Spirit. When this light shines through the mind of a musician, it manifests itself in beautiful harmonies. Again, shining through the mind of a poet, it is seen in fine poetry and poetic prose. And when the light of the sun of truth inspires the mind of a painter, he produces marvelous pictures. These gifts are fulfilling their highest purpose and showing forth the praise of God. And I would like to introduce James Shattuck. Beautiful. Thank you, James. You know, the evening kind of took on a spirit of its own. It has a devotional quality, doesn't it? So thank you for that, getting us in touch with these words and the spirit. I want to thank all of you for coming and joining in the spirit. Now we're kind of going to change the mood a little bit, we want to celebrate the art that's around. And we have some wonderful musicians that are playing. We have, James is going to be joining them. And we have Rocky Freitas, and Junior and Senior. Can we tell the difference? No. Yeah. And we have John St. Unge. I probably said that anyway. Okay. Right. And those are the four musicians. And before I invite you to go forward, I'm going to thank people who really have helped put this evening on. And Frank Hernandez is part of the art show team. That's right. And Yolinda Susilo. And of course, all the part of this art show team that made it possible. Yes. The national office, of course, helped Grace and Bahia and Aka St. Louis have helped with putting up things. Our food guru, which you are going to be able to partake of some of that, is Pua Silva. And where is she? Never mind, it's okay. She's out. Are you to stand up? Say hello. Yeah. And the ever helpers, Jack and Trina Breeden, are always here to help. And we're opening up the center again. First time, guys, almost. And I thank the Fafita family for helping tonight too, breeding people. And the Office of External Public Affairs. We have Ed here is recording it and sending it over the way, our airwaves there. There you go. You're all in. Pretty good people. Okay.
Mahalo to Maui.
Thanks everybody here. And so now I invite you to, before I wanted to also greet Tony Puka, who's a member of the National Spiritual Assembly. He's just back from Haifa, Israel, where he represented us in the World Center of Baha'i Faith. And a lot of spiritual energy going on. Just greet him and shake his hand. Anyway, so I now invite you, have I forgot? Corbin Doak, yes, he's on the Big Island. I don't know, he was doing something tonight, so he's not on here, but he actually put the art show up on the web, and you know, this is no easy thing. And he also has this ingenious thing that we had another little virtual opening. He created a room, hung some of the artwork in this virtual room. Artists could stand beside their artwork, and we all came into this room and saw it. It actually is still open. But we have on our website all of this artwork plus more. And he designed that website, so we thank him. Thank you for reminding me. Genius. I think I've gotten everyone. Do I have it? Anyway, yeah, so now I invite you to the Centenary Art Show 2021, which is here and around and up, to partake of delicious refreshments and the long-awaited fellowship that a couple years in coming, and enjoy the music. Oh, and then did you notice this quiet guy, the tech guy? All right, we're ready. Thank you all for coming.